all you have to do is refresh the page if you need it to start over again.
Where's my SR3?
Oh, just do it right there. Okay, so Elizabeth is going to give you guys, let me just put this link in here for you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I
You
forgot
remember
it.
that entire like, that's quite impressive that you remember all the backslashes. Because I would have been like, why isn't it populating automatically?
Well, this was my source of income for a very long time, so. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with Elizabeth. She's going to give you guys basically an overview of the department, kind of show you how the software works, and the history of it. Obviously, you guys saw what I just put in there. That's what it originally was, and we've gotten to this point. So she's going to go over all of that with you guys. She's done this before. She is one of our top performers, so extract all the info you can from her, okay?
Yeah. I'm here for the next 45 minutes.
And I will see you guys at 3:45 as well.
Okay.
Good luck. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. Hi everybody. Like I said, I'm Elizabeth. I'm just going to walk you through the basics of just a general overview of SalemakerTraining, what we do, how it started, and you know how it continues to escalate into a wonderful thing. It started off as actually SalemakerTraining originally was SR3 when I went into the department 2 years ago, and this is what it looked like. If you want to take out your SalemakerTraining Pro common terms and definitions, now a SalemakerTraining Pro agent is somebody that uses the interface to take calls from gigettes. We are digital communication specialists, basically in a nutshell is what we do. And our voice is Will. Now, when we first started, we actually weren't SR3, it was like Merc calls, and then it turned into SR3, and then we turned into SalemakerTraining, and then SalemakerTraining Pro was people who were on SR4, which was the major change between SR3 and what you now know to be SR5. SR5 mainly, it has to do with the scripting changes, but SR4 was the big leap. And the reason why we changed things is because this is how this is the original interface. So user interface refers to what you're going to use to take your calls. So this is the old interface, this is the new interface. It's all key bound, so basically you're using
Hi,
keys.
thanks for calling Giggets. My name is Will.
Okay. And then there's alternate recordings as well.
Oh, I was just saying my name is Will. I'm an employment specialist here.
So the biggest difference between SR3 and SR4 is SR4 or SR5 has cut points.
My name is Will. I'm a job specialist here.
Which makes it so much easier now. Because before, like, you kind of had to know.
Oh, I was just...
And you knew you were like the biggest, baddest mamma
And I
jamma,
see you were calling
where
about
you
a
can
job
just
phone.
do a cut point in the middle blindly. But now it's a lot more simplified. Breadcrumbs has to do with whatever Will is saying,
And I see you're calling about an open job position.
the line is going to follow. And these are your breadcrumbs. It's going to let you basically see where you were. What I like about the latest here in SR5 is that once you've played a recording, not only does the box turn dark blue, but let's say I played another box and they're both dark blue. I don't know if it's going to let me do it on this one. There's a little blue inside, like your key. It's highlighted so you know if you played it or not. So there's a lot of different breadcrumbs and things that you can follow to let you keep yourself on track. Because the goal with SalemakerTraining Pro, where it graduates to SalemakerTraining Pro Senior, is these are people who are taking 2 calls at one time. And that's really the goal, because obviously now you're making, you're maximizing your efficiency and also the revenue and that you're able to make when you're paid on commission like that. It's a very big deal. So, any questions so far? Okay, moving on to script blocks. Each of these sections these are called script blocks, okay? And each script block has a, there's a reason. You know, this script block is this is your greeting and compliance. Obviously, you have script blocks for getting certain information, and you're relegated to that box. So it keeps you on point. All of your different, even if it's not a mandatory, all of your mandatory buttons are in blue, and everything else in your, I call it your sandbox, corresponds to the conversation that you may be having in that specific script block. So it really keeps it very concise. The goal, obviously, with this software, especially graduating from SR3 to SR4, is mainly to just be more efficient. You know, you want to make sure that you're staying in compliance, you're saying what you need to say, and you're really just getting to the point and moving on in the most efficient way possible. So that's why the graduation from SR3 to SR4 to SR5, eliminating buttons that aren't used, things that don't need to be there, you know, anything that can be distracting from just keeping you on task and moving forward. So that's the whole reason, that's how it's designed. Generalizations are more of your, you have a whole box of them here, and...
Okay. Yes, sir. No, sir. Awesome. Definitely. Absolutely. Thank you. Does that make sense? Hey, are you there? What was that? Can you repeat that one more time, please? Did you have a question? I understand. Take your time. I'm in no rush. The first one. Hey, I think we got disconnected. It's William Sanchez. Is that correct? Sorry about that. Oh, I'm currently located in Orlando, Florida.
It's general.
Alrighty, okay. Hello? Can you hold on for a second? It's no problem if you need me to hold. I appreciate the patience. I am still in training. Sorry, I think we have some kind of delay or something. Well, for quality purposes, they listen to all of our calls, and I'm supposed to stay on script. I'm sorry. No. No problem. Of course. Yeah, definitely. I agree. No, sir. Yeah.
And these add the human element into your calls. So this is what really makes the whole thing sound realistic. So you're playing your blocks, and then you're responding like a human. You are a human being, and you're responding how you would respond as a person. But again, it's all in compliance. You don't have to worry about any of that.
I got a no sir today, and I was like, huh? I was like, do I sound like sir? But I wasn't going to say that knowing it was Will.
Yeah.
And it would just make their job easier, so for purposes, I was a sir.
Yeah, sometimes, and the thing is, like, when you get a call, it'll auto-populate depending on if the caller put on the form if they're male or female. Now, you can change this.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But sometimes, and it just depends, especially with agents with 2 computers, and it's not anybody like, and we're notorious for doing this in the transfer, when we're transferring to advising or whatever, and they're like, you have your information? Yeah, it's, Tom Brady, is that correct? And we're like, yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, sir. And it's like, we didn't change it because, I just